banks of Newfoundland, rowing in a dory with a codfish in my hand. I'm as happy as a clam, 'cause I come from Newfoundland. Oh, I'd hate like hell to live in Nova Scotia. My name is Roy Busby, and I am 87 years old. Well, I was born in Leigh-on-Sea, Essex, in England, at the mouth of the Thames River. And you might just say I grew up on the water. Remember that it was a very nice time as a youngster. It was around that time, in 1939, that the Second World War started. As a youngster and a young boy, the war was a sort of an exciting time. I loved my job when I was working. I might say that my job was my hobby when I was in the Navy. I trained with the Royal Navy. I trained with the United States Navy and, of course, the Canadian Navy first. In all aspects of diving, marine salvage, deep diving, assault swimming. I trained naval warfare, if you can call it that. This one time I was putting on the old hard hat diving suit that you see in all the pictures, with all the heavy weights, heavy boots. And just before they screwed up the facepiece, they opened the little thing and let a wasp in and then closed it. That's sense of humor. But not for the poor guy, like me in this case, inside with this wasp flying around, and you can't get at it with your hands because your hands are here and your head's in the helmet. That's laughable. Thank goodness he let it go before I had to go into the water. I have dived, whichever, in different parts of the world, like Australia, in Malta, in Italy, in Gibraltar, in Malta, France, and made a lot of good friends within the diving community. I'm very proud of my children. 3 girls and 1 boy. What did we learn? That you have to be very patient with children. You have to be very firm with children, and teach them to respect that they can't do everything they want to do whenever they feel like it, that there are certain boundaries. I just wish their mother had not passed away 11 years ago, and she could have seen them as they are today, because I think between us we did a very good job. It was a labor of love.
Any wisdom you'd like to share or wishes you have for future generations?
But always work your hardest and your best. Don't expect people to do it for you. If it's the end of the movie, let's stand and play God Save the Queen. Or Oh Canada.